Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Main Street Prowlers. Today was an interesting game, wasn't it, guys?
Yes, it was. Very interesting. Yeah. We need a blind ref on right now.
I told you, I ain't taking credit for that shit.
And the sad thing is, we can't just blame it on going on one side, though, either, tonight. Because it went both ways.
Oh, man.
Yes.
It went both ways the wrong way, a lot of times. But I gotta admit, Columbus killed themselves a lot on the power play.
Yeah.
It is.
Jamie Logan says hello, Chris and all.
Hi, Jamie.
Hello.
Hello. Hey, I think it's kind of funny. Like, you still have the chroma cam on. I got the chroma stuff.
Well, you know what, Rob? Obviously, I want you guys to be a little bit, silver, so. But, going into tonight's game, God, it's. Something needed to change.
It was ugly. It was ugly. Honestly.
Hey, let's start with this. The refs of the FPHL need to get more training.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Oh, so back to the refereeing school?
Yeah, man, yes. Go back to, and we're not talking just traditional refereeing school. We're talking that special school for referees. I thought they were bad during, I thought the referees were bad during the Pistons bad boy era. This is horrible. This is ridiculous. I mean, come on. Yes, Jamie, the Prowlers did lose again.
But we did get a point. We did get a point to go in overtime.
Yes, we got a point to go in OT. Oh my goodness.
But.
How do you now? Okay, especially the last penalty that I saw was supposed to be dirty. Definitely goalie interference. It could have been questioned though. It could have been questioned. I replayed that replay time and time again. But you gotta call that. You gotta call that no. You have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also at the beginning of that overtime period, not only the call you're talking about, there was the blatant hit to the head that took our guy to the shoot ice.
Yeah, they didn't even call that.
That led to the goal interference.
Yeah, it was just, I don't know what to say. Please get these refs some training.
We got this one. Wake up, Chris.
What's that?
Yeah, we'll put you on the ice, Chris.
Yeah.
We're going to put you on next Friday.
Shh.
Be a referee, damn, please be a ref. I mean, please.
Even without my glasses on, I'm still better than them.
Yeah.
The officiating tonight sucked.
The official was horrible. I thought I was going to refs on Monday, but man, I could say they didn't hear me. So let's go do it again until they hear me. The referees tonight, I don't even know what they were. David, you got the team, bring it out because they needed it badly tonight. They couldn't see or couldn't do anything right. It's like they called calls against Boy Heron that should have been against Columbus. And once again, I would say home cooking. But however, Columbus killed themselves on the power play 4 times tonight. Really killed themselves on the power play 4 times tonight.
Oh, yeah. Did they bring the referees from the NFL, the ones that were calling the bad plays and all that?
I think they brought the referees from the NBA back in the 80s and 90s and had to put on skates and let them go with it. Jeez.
I mean, God.
They would let them play refs. And, man, oh man.
Now, you can...
Mike, they brought the referees from the Dallas and Detroit Lions game.
Oh God! Oh God! That's like, and we're still giving those refs credit though too.
Are we talking about the Calvin Johnson no catch game that was supposed to be a catch in the end zone? Okay, yeah.
Oh my God! That's.
Jamie says, I'm so grateful to see this podcast. You guys are amazing at what you all do. And
you know what, Jamie?
Prowlers will get better.
You know what, Jamie?
No doubt.
You are like amazing right now for actually giving those good comments. When we're just complaining hardcore, and I mean, Danny says it right there. He's like after tonight's game, it's just like, oh my god.
Good, hard, stiff drink.
This is my drink. I don't drink alcohol, so Dr. Pepper it is.
I mean, I don't drink either, but I'll tell you the truth. After the night, though, I could use one. I mean, I haven't drunk in 17 years. After the night, though, I could use one.
And that's one of my merchandise.
Well, the mushroom shot glass right there. All right, boy, let's get to this. Let's get to some of the keys that happened in tonight's game. First of all, I love Prowlers like I always do. You know, I'm a big fan, but I'm critical. What is up with Blake Scott?
Oh God,
What is up with him?
that's what I'm asking. The same thing. It's like,
I have no idea, honestly.
and just like last night, we're losing Bravo. Oh God.
Would be, right? I mean, honestly, 3 goals in the first period to get him pulled. Like, before halfway to the first period to get him pulled. Now, I admit the tip, the deflection is a tip. Fine, I get that. The second goal, however, was savable. And the third goal was definitely savable. And the third goal was, you couldn't, these men have asked for it, and it didn't happen. Blake was lost. Very lost.
No.
And I admit the Prowlers defense didn't do much better for him in the first half, in the first period of that game off either. But you're the last hand of the pinch. You gotta make saves.
Right.
Yes. The Blake Scott issue, he has to go, honestly. I'm agreeing with you on that there, Mike.
Honestly, I think he doesn't need to go. He just needs to put on the practice squad right now. Because there's something
Yes.
he shows potential, but he's just like, he can't. I just don't know.
Something is up with him. There's gotta be something up with him.
Yeah.
Mentally, he's in a funk, a flux. Okay, I can't pronounce it tonight, but one of my guys that I watch on YouTube say Genjutsu. You know, he's in that other world. Genjutsu, he's caught up in his own fantasy land.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Something's not right with him. I don't know. Something hasn't been right with him since the start of the season.
Fine with the whole COVID stuff and all that.
I mean, but, okay, we gave him a break the first week of the season. Okay, I can understand what's going on there. Powell just came back, fresh out the box, had only 8 days to repair, and then go to Elmira. Okay, cool. No big deal. You turn around here, come back home cooking, home site, you should be ready. You're not. You get touched by Columbus on Friday night. All right. That should rattle your head for a little bit. That's fine. And now you turn around again tonight and get pulled after 3 goals in less than 10 minutes.
Now, who makes the call on that since Joe was on the ice? And would it be Matt Grant since he was on the bench?
One of the two made the call to say, okay, listen, your night is done. Your night is done. Mm-hmm. Now, once again, I would say the Prowlers defense during the first 10 minutes of that game wasn't much better. And I would give them heck too, because they looked sloppy. They looked really sloppy. But it's as usual as they would any first 10 minutes of the game. They looked sloppy, and Columbus took advantage. Real advantage.
Right.
But I'm glad they woke. I'm glad the Prowlers woke up. I'm glad they did.
Yeah, towards the end of the second, beginning of the third.
No, they really woke up towards the end of the first.
Oh yeah, that's right.
They really woke up towards the end of the first. I mean,
which I'm happy to see. But either way, they were already down 3 goals to nothing at that point. So they were able to pull themselves out of that groove. But if they had just pulled themselves out of that groove. It's like we keep on saying they need to put that constant 60-minute game together. And it's just.
Okay, let's talk about that 60 minute game together. They did it on Saturday night. It looks like they were going to get it together tonight. But somehow in the third period, it's just a win.
Yeah, I forgot my computer was a touch screen.
Who has their sound on, guys?
Okay. There. Now, once again, the third period tonight was one of those periods that you could have really said, where were they? I mean, they were there, but they wasn't there. And Gutling,
I don't have food.
Gutling once again showed why the goaltending is key for the Prowlers, because he kept them in the game.
If we had him in the whole game, we would have had a good chance of actually winning with a sizable lead too.
Yeah.
Right. And once again, missed opportunities. Prowlers had so many missed opportunities in the third period again. And Columbus kept on trying to take advantage. And the king of the tip pony box, as it was commented on YouTube, Joe Bates. I gotta admit, Joe's a great guy. I love Joe. I love it. I think he's a swell head coach. I think he's a good player. I do. But please stop going in the penalty box. Please.
It's like you can stick up for your team without going to the penalty box.
Right. I mean, the final time Joe went inside the box cost the Prowlers the lead.
Exactly.
Yeah, I want to say something like Scott said, is Joe knows how to take a penalty. Tonight he was just actually making the obvious was taking the penalty, because there's a couple that should have been called. When the guy was down on the ice, he actually did skate by him and punched the guy in the head as he skated by him.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't get called. So, but a lot of the ones that he got called on, he just made it point obvious that the hook was definitely a hook and everything tonight. Normally he tries to hide it and cover it.
Right. But
I can be frustrated too if they weren't calling it.
And I honestly agree with that statement. I think he was getting frustrated with the poor
Officially.
The poor officiating, the poor reffing. Because at that point
He wouldn't get a milk crate.
but at that point
We get it third. Here comes the milk crate. I said, oh Lord, we're going to see Shades on Saturday night again. Here we go. I see it happening. I saw it coming.
But
I saw it coming.
if you guys remember though,
one shot for each goal for the Prowlers tonight.
if you guys remember though, we at that point when he started to make penalties pretty obvious, both goalies, both ours and Rutledge, had been hit 12 times. I'm not lying about that. 12 times.
Now, wouldn't that be charging the goalie? Wouldn't that be a penalty?
Goalie interference.
Interference. That's what that would be. That would be goalie interference.
That's right.
And none of those times got called. Both teams should have got goalie interference at least 6-7 times each. So
Yes, I agree.
Yes, sadly, but I agree.
So it's just, honestly, I believe Joe
I would say our goalie got hit the hardest.
Yeah. Especially right before Columbus scored that 6th goal. But, and it's funny because it's like nothing against Zach and Scott, but they say that the guy was pushed into our goalie, but yet it was a clear, he didn't stop, he blatantly ran into Jurich and not Jurich, our goalie, whatever. Gutting, thank you. He clearly hit him really hard, pushed him, and it's like I think that's what threw him off his game, and that's why he let in that last goal.
Oh, okay.
And I've always been drinking that year.
Well, you don't know that. I was at the movie theater earlier.
Let's again. Let's talk about that missed call. Let's talk about it real quick. There was a case that you could have said, okay, our guy made their guy run to our goal. I can see that happening. I can see it. However, as a referee, you have to make that call. Because you can actually tell that the Columbus guy actually knocked him over. You can tell by he had put a full force into it. You can see it. I watched it like 4 times before we got on the air. Replayed it. I saw it. I was like, oh, yep, definite penalty. You have to call that call. You know, there's not enough force for that ice that knocks the net off the blinds and knocks the guy to the groove. There's not enough force like that. You gotta call that call.
See, that's what I like about Scott and their announcer. If you listen to both of them, they both were calling it both ways when it should have been called penalty and when it should have been. It didn't matter which team it was for or against. They were both, calling it out on the refs.
And that's why I respect them with everything through the show. And that's why I love having them on the show, too.
I mean, Scott was a man tonight. Right out. Scott was a man tonight. I mean, Scott said Scott told it like it is. And once again, God bless if you're listening. That was me who told you thank you. Because I'm going to tell you, you called it right down the middle like you usually do, like you always do. You are a true, you may win a team, but you are a true hockey fan at heart. And for that, I say thank you. Unless the Myra cats in it has something to say against it, those guys who put passing him as God and everything else that nature, just would throw that out there myself.
Or Scott Brand be like, them darn Tor Heroes that keep coming back.
But
he's not lying. We have the heart to come back. We can come back in games. But at the same time, we need to stop putting ourselves in deficits to be able not to be able to, into those leagues. And don't have to worry about coming back in games like we had tonight.
And,
stop doing it.
But talk about respect, and also the Elmira team, the Austin, who was commenting on the YouTube feed tonight. He even admitted, like, he's a big Elmira Enforcers fan himself, and he was even making fun of the fans that make fun of him, as well as Elmira fans that defend them to the hardcore T. So it's just like our fan that comes from Elmira, Laura. She's well grounded. That's what I love about these kind of people that we have around us. Austin, Laura, they're well grounded. So I'll openly have them on the show again. So.
We'll have them. But I love the fan base for Elmira, though. They are hard. You're right, they're hardcore. I love the fan base for Elmira. I have nothing against Elmira fans. The commentators for Elmira is another story.
We'll just leave them out for now.
Yeah, please just leave them out for now, because we're not here to talk about that one tonight. We're not. We're here talking about the River Dragons and how they played, and how Rutledge, once again, I mean, I gotta admit, Rutledge looked like he had holes, but then again, it looked like he closed them. Rutledge looked like he closed them. And I gotta admit, Rutledge played, after he gave up 5, he played 5 the rest of the way out.
Exactly. And
the man, poor House should have won in regulation. Just want to throw it out there. He should have won in regulation.
But nothing against Columbus, though, because they played their hearts out tonight as well. They were amazing, just like they usually are. But sometimes
in front of 500 fans.
And so you have to give them credit for that too.
Frontline workers fans.
Yep, that's what I meant.
And that's a good thing that they did out there for their frontline workers out there, and I do have to give them props for what they did for doing that, for having the first game for the front lines, to actually have fans for the frontline workers. So, and you have to give them props for that one, right?
Yes, you gotta give them props for that. You gotta give them props.
But we'll go more in depth though right after these commercials.
Chris, I want to show some tricks.
Hey guys, it's Crystal from the Port Huron Prowlers. Back to you from behind the scenes. I'm with Mitz today, and Mitz and I are here to give you guys some examples of things the guys would like on the bus trip. Mitz, do you think the guys would like granola bars? What about fruit and vegetables? Okay, not vegetables, but how about fruit? Cases of water? What about some Powerade and Gatorade? Well, there you have it. Some true facts of what Mitz thinks our boys should have on the road trips. Thanks for watching and enjoy the show.
Well, not really. I got the league wrestling tomorrow, guys. If you're on wrestling. I can't believe I let myself get caught. That one was good.
Hey there, I'm Chris.
And I'm Kelly.
You might remember One Love Weekly used to be called One News Weekly. Well, that was season 1, and now we're coming into season 2. We've changed up the format, and we're bringing the news to you in a more personal issue. We're going to give you more real-life situations to react to these news stories, and how you can love thy neighbor more. And I'm excited to bring on my co-host and correspondent, Kelly.
That's me. Hey, wherever you're listening to, whether it be Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever platform suits your fancy, just make sure that you give us a subscribe and a follow and a share and whatever else you want to do. Make sure that you tell your friends about us.
And I hope you enjoy for the future episodes.
And we're back. So, Rob, I have a question for you. So, what kind of trick did you have? Just for that though, I'm gonna hopefully this video plays. There we go. There's the trick.
Here we go.
Oh my god. Okay, turn it off.
The rail's already in class.
I honestly thought I'm not sure I was gonna break the rail.
But
Honestly, I thought I was like I hope God I'm not gonna.
Alright, hey, Rob, my thing is next year, do you want me to look it up or not? You want to do it? The perimeter plunge?
Yeah, I'll do it with you.
Okay.
Good luck, boys.
I'll look for one.
Good luck, boys. I'm going to tell you, good luck, boys.
Are you going to come on at least that night?
I'll come watch, but I'll be dressed in full for the gear. I'll come watch.
I'll have you use my phone to do it.
Man, I have my phone and your phone, and we're going to go with it. I have
well,
my
you know
phone
what?
here, which is in the case right now, and your phone, we'll just roll with it, honestly.
That's gonna go on one of our streams too. But
You're right with that one. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. All right. Okay. Now let's go on to the other side of the tracks. Let's see. I got a good one for you guys. How many times did Columbus blow their own power play? And during that game?
What?
A lot.
one.
How many
Two.
times did Columbus blow their own power play during that game?
Was that 5
A lot. Yes. There was.
I had 5 of the 7.
At a certain point, you had to start feeling bad for them, right?
Actually, honestly, it was only 4.
Oh, 4?
I believe it was only 4.
Was
The one that power play was, they had a lot of 5-on-4s, and but 4 times they shot themselves in the foot.
and
But I was just going by what Scott said, 5 and then 5 and 7.
And there was two 5-on-3s.
yeah,
Both ends.
and generally it was like within the first 15 seconds that they do it too, right?
Yep.
15 to 30 seconds, 1 to 2. Man, I'm not. Columbus is a good team. Columbus is a real good team.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Got to play as a good team, especially with guys they say they were hurt. I think a few guys for Columbus were hurt. In the series with Prowlers.
Yeah.
Or the series of Ramire, 1 and 2. You know, I can't remember which. I wasn't there. I watched some of the games. You know, but honestly, truthfully, I would say Columbus came packing. Now, however, when it came down, like Scott said, Columbus has depth. However, when it came down tonight, Columbus shot themselves the foot more times than what Sammy Sam did.
But
Honestly, it could have been a lot worse if they would have not screwed up their power plays.
It could have been a ton worse.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It could have been like the last year when they had used Jeremy as the emergency backup goalie when it was 11-11 in the third period last year.
Yeah, you know what? That's the game I missed because that's the game I kind of fell asleep on. Honestly, I think I fell asleep before that game started. Woke up after that game ended.
Shame on you.
Yeah, I know. Thank you. However, let's see. Columbus did get scored while they were on a penalty kill. So the Prowlers got power play goals number 1 and number 2 of the season, and I think number 3. I gotta re-look it back up. Let's see. I think they got 3 power play goals of the season. Let's see.
Post that on the
1,
the
2.
page. That's what she said.
Technically, that could go for anything we just said. And now he's tempting us with food.
I already had food. I had burgers.
Anyways, go on though, Mike.
Okay, according to the stat sheet, Prowlers had 3 power play goals in this game. This is their first 3 power play goals this season. Guess which one had the most power play goals of this game? This was player.
Yep. Dalton Young.
Jay.
Dalton Young, Dalton Jay.
Alright. Dalton Jay had 2 power play goals. Young had 1. He had the first one though.
That's when I turned it on.
And Yanni got it shortened tonight. Yanni had it shortened.
Good for Yanni though.
Yanni shortened put them in the lead.
I mean, if we might not be winning, but we're leading in shorthanded goals at this point, though.
I mean, I have to say we play well when our players in the box, aka Joe Pace, who I just do believe he leads the team in penalty minutes.
And it's
while we're getting that one together, going over the stat sheet, putting the penalty minutes, I will see that Joe Pace leads of the team in penalty minutes with 28 minutes in the box.
sorry, guys.
Now,
on that shorthanded, Scott even said himself, you can't count the Prowlers out. You know, they've already got several shorthanded goals against us.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And that's through Rutledge. That's Rutledge again, playing like Rutledge.
And
We're
you
going to
have
just step over the end of the game. That's Rutledge again playing like Rutledge. Now, I should have been on here last time we were talking about Caffrey because, man.
Caffrey was on fire yesterday.
God, it's
Caffrey hashtag goalie of the year. I mean, man. Put Elmira down. Put us down. Now I want to see if he puts Columbus down now. I mean, Columbus puts Carolina down now.
he's oh god. You know he's gonna put them down.
I hope Carolina burns a hole in them. That way we can come back and burn a hole in them as well. But, you know, I gotta give it up for Caffrey. I gotta give it up for Caffrey. I gotta give it up for Rutledge tonight. I gotta give it up for the Columbus bench tonight because they showed they won the game.
Mm-hmm.
But I gotta give a special shout out to the FPHL reps because once again they don't know how to make calls.
Oh my god. But
Well,
it's our fault though for pulling the short end of the stick though. Hitting a goalie that's on fire last night. Hitting the refs that are on fire for not calling hitting the goalie multiple times. I mean, if you guys out there that are watching, please comment to say if you have other views. But we're just saying it as it is. Come on.
Yes, so if you guys have any questions or leave any comments, feel free to discuss tonight's game with us, guys.
So.
right. I mean, honestly, today's game was brought to you by bad referee. I told you I would keep going with this till they fix the referees.
It's too bad.
Okay, it's bad enough you think the referees doing coke. It's bad enough for that. I do it. But coke,
I was not there.
we know you were there. I told you the co-workers tell you, get the stuff straight, period. Get the eyes shake. I mean, honestly, I understand you don't want to claim them tonight, Damon. I understand you don't want to claim tonight how bad they were. I do get that. But they say your co-workers, man, get them boys. I'm telling you, get them boys.
That's, to get away from the stigma of us constantly talking about bad reffing, though, what are some takeaways from tonight's game, even though we lost in overtime?
The one takeaway is get out of the box.
I mean, you're not wrong on that part.
That's one. That's number one. Stay out of the box. Stay out of the box. Period.
I I mean, you're not wrong on that part, but
Has to stay out of the box.
The passing wasn't too bad tonight.
Passing was good.
I'm not knocking the. I wasn't able to say I can't knock the passing the last few games because they actually were decent. Even last night they were decent.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can't knock the passing. They're coming together. They're actually coming together as a team.
Right.
One, set the box. Two, stop playing from behind. We know you're a good team. We all know the Prowlers are a good team. But stop playing from behind.
But
Three. Have Blake Scott see a psychologist, psychiatrist, psychoanalyst, somebody in the psych ward division to get his head back in the game.
right.
We need him for the stretch.
We need that 12-0 Blake Scott that we knew from last year.
That's what I said. We know he's a good player. He just isn't showing it.
But,
Not. He's nowhere near showing it. We know he's good. We know he's got his game on lock. We know this already.
so, Blake Scott, whatever you need to do to get over this funk, we need you to do it now. Because this is a short season as it is. We need to get out of the cellar right now. So let's do something. If we can, get Chase Tippin here out of the border. It's because he's still in Canada right now. So we need.
You know what my thing is too, is I know a lot of these teams are stacked, but I don't care that they're stacked. I do believe we have a team that can actually take on any of these teams if they perform the way they need to by staying on the box and concentrate and play the game. Full 60 minutes.
Yeah.
By the way, hi Billy. He's on.
How you doing, Billy?
But I do agree with you guys on
Uh,
Another thing they also need to do is, they need to play the full 60 minutes. They showed they did it Saturday. They played the full 60 minutes Saturday. They played 40. Okay, I'm saying 40 to 50 minutes tonight. Because they already show up. I mean, they somewhere around the 40 or 50. I can't say the whole 50 because the first game they weren't there.
right.
That first 5 minutes is horrible.
The first 10 minutes they weren't there. They finally showed up.
Maureen says hello.
Hello, Lorraine.
Hey, Ryan.
And then we did have Corey that followed us a good 20 minutes ago. Say hello to Corey.
Hi, Corey.
Hello, Corey. Hello, everyone that's coming in.
Let's see.
Is there a good buddy on tonight?
Always a good buddy.
Is Kevin on?
He's on. I believe he's on right now.
Hey, Kevin.
All right. Hi, Kevin.
Hello. Hi, buddy.
Okay.
And I'm glad that we finally were able. Last night we were able to get Kevin that T-shirt. He finally won a T-shirt from us, and so that's which was kind of weird because we were about to go off air, and then he made that comment during our last commercial break. So he was able to. I went on for that last second after Rob left. So, but
I was actually still in, but I wasn't in the video chat though. I was still
Right.
on the screen.
but congrats, Kevin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. One more thing. Well, bit off topic. The YouTube comment section was on fire tonight.
Yeah, it was.
Before I dip into that, I gotta give us. This is my reason I'm wearing this Pistol jersey tonight. Is shout out to the user Truth Sayers. Whoever he is, if you're watching the show, I'm wearing the jersey for you, man. I mean, yes, they played at the Cole. This is where the Pistons played at the not the Palace, but at the Silverdome at the time. No, wait, take it back. This is what Pistons played at the Coleman played at the time. I'm making a reference because of the new seats that the McMorran has.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from the past on the hill, so this one's for you. Crusaders. Also,
Hey, I'm gonna message you there, Mike.
okay. Also,
Right now, I'm there, but steam in cold water.
also, okay, thank you for that. Thank you. Also, like I said, the YouTube was on fire. I'm glad that we got Randy in and talked to the guy, talked to people there, made comments to people there when he had time. While our producer comes in, also in range, also. You know, what's up, Justin?
Not much.
Glad you can make.
You don't want to be
Man, get live, man. Get live, man. Get live, man. Get live.
I just turned the camera on him, that's all.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, honestly and truthfully, like I said, I love the YouTube chat was on fire. Also, with one of our own fans of the 49 Prowlers who always comes to games also, I will not mention his name, however, because truth be told, we shouldn't mention his name because he got enough notoriety on YouTube tonight. He did.
You gotta call it on every comment.
he was 24-on-1. He was the only one. The four guys were attacking him back to back.
Well, the funny part is, it was even the Columbus people calling him out.
Yeah.
I know it was the Myra people calling him out. It was the Myra Carolina people calling him out. It was some of our own people that were calling him out, too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
What were they talking about north of Detroit?
Oh, okay. They had made a comment on. I think Scott had made a comment about Flint, about being north of Detroit. Technically, Flint is actually west of Detroit. Although yes, it's near the center, but you gotta go north. But it's actually you take 96 west to get to Flint.
It's only a little bit north of Detroit.
It's about an hour.
It's,
That's it for him.
but it's more northwest. It's more west than north, though, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's more west, yes. But I made the comment about being in Southfield, Oak Park, Hazel Park, all the other cities, and then Port Huron.
Oh, I've seen that comment.
Yeah. I was making a point to saying that, just north of Detroit, the bordering cities of Hazel Park, Ferndale, Roseville, and all the other cities I mentioned, those are just north of Detroit.
Right.
Just north.
But
it's a little history lesson for you guys right there. Listen, another comment that was made that I'd rather go to Detroit than to Flint.
yeah.
Be honest with you, this was 20 years ago, I would agree with you guys. However, everybody's diverse now. So Flint is actually an up-and-coming city. I've been there recently. I'm from Detroit, like y'all know, and I'm from here. So I would say that take your pick. I mean, they're all three great cities to go to a visit.
You know what I say on all that anyway? Every city has its bad part.
Everyone else.
Hey, especially Kalamazoo.
Mm-hmm.
Especially Kalamazoo. And Battle Creek. I mean, Battle Creek had a rough piece. How can I say? Sorry. I love the rough piece. So I loved them, but they were I did.
Right.
But I honestly, like I said, I'm much appreciated for Columbus to open up their chatting and let the fans of the league chat. I appreciate them for that. I really do appreciate them for that.
Right.
Now, Myra, can you do the exact same thing, please?
Right.
Please.
No, they shut us down.
But,
They shut us down if we were having debates in there.
but
It's
we will continue this after break, though, guys. Remember to go to mainstreetprowlers.com for all your merch needs. Remember, glgshop.com, Great Lakes Gaming. We might not be there tonight, but they've been a great host to us previously. And Great Lakes Gaming is off of Michigan Road, just down from the VLA building if you're in Port Huron area. They are the best gaming shop out there. They're most accommodating.
Just down the road from our great Michael Grimmett's work.
And only not even an hour away from my house.
Right? But,
About 10 minutes from your house.
Yep. Actually, about 7 minutes away from your house.
Right.
Throw that out there.
but remember
7 minutes.
to remember to like and share this video. Like the page, subscribe to our YouTube, go to mainstreetprowlers.com for all our merch. We'll see you right after these commercials.
Hey guys, it's Crystal from the Port Huron Prowlers. Back to you from behind the scenes. I'm with Mitz today, and Mitz and I are here to give you guys some examples of things the guys would like on the bus trip. Mitz, do you think the guys would like granola bars? What about fruit and vegetables? Okay, not vegetables, but how about fruit? Cases of water? What about some Powerade and Gatorade? Well, there you have it. Some true facts of what Mitz thinks our boys should have on the road trips. Thanks for watching and enjoy the show.
Well, not really. I got the beat. Oh, Elite Wrestling tomorrow, guys. If you're on wrestling. I can't believe I let myself get caught. That one was good.
Hey there, I'm Chris.
And I'm Kelly.
You might remember One Love Weekly used to be called One News Weekly. Well, that was season 1, and now we're coming into season 2. We've changed up the format, and we're bringing the news to you in a more personal issue. We're going to give you more real-life situations to react to these news stories, and how you can love thy neighbor more. And I'm excited to bring on my co-host and correspondent, Kelly.
That's me. Hey, wherever you're listening to, whether it be Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever platform suits your fancy, just make sure that you give us a subscribe and a follow and a share and whatever else you want to do. Make sure that you tell your friends about us.
And I hope you enjoy for the future episodes.
viewers are watching.
Yay, and we're back. So
Sounds so good.
what? Wow, that's.
Oh, baby.
So how you doing, Rob?
I'm doing good. With my sleeping medicine, I'm good.
Oh, I took mine too. 5 shots of tequila.
Shot.
Look at me as an Eagle sleeping medicine, because, man, I got my own personal one. Been up since 5:30 in the a.m. You know.
Right. And
Oh, now we got one on Twitter. Twitch.
say hello to Bobby.
That's not me.
No, not you.
Justin.
Is he gonna try to win a T-shirt tonight?
Oh, you don't want to wait tonight?
Do you want to?
No.
Okay.
Oh, we got people on. We got people watching. We got Kurt watching. We got Doug watching, and we got Billy.
Let's give away a shirt tonight, guys. This is the final segment anyway. Let's give away a shirt. Daniel, what's the secret word?
There you go. There you go.
Yo, mama.
Oh my God.
What? You said what's the word is, so I said yo, mama.
We'll roll with that one. We'll roll with that one.
So,
We'll roll with that one.
second person to comment your mama is the winner of a T-shirt tonight.
Yeah, that is Yo Mama. Yo Mama. That's how you gotta type it out.
Oh my God, and Lorraine says that's what she said. Oh my God.
We got comments started. That's what she said.
So, second person to say yo mama.
She said it here. I love it. Look at.
So,
We got viewers in the chat now saying that's what she said.
oh my God.
This is too much fun. This is what you call, man, what's it, tonight's Friday. Saturday Night Live was tomorrow night, gentlemen. Yeah.
Sadly, there is no Saturday night hockey. That'll be next week.
Yeah. Alright,
Let's get back on topic.
Oh yeah, okay, real quick, I'm gonna go with a short stat tonight. Big stat of the night. The overtime shots on goal. Columbus had 5 OT shots on goal tonight. They were already leading the shot total, but honestly, Columbus overtook the OT. They just got it in the ring with, even with Dawson J, Austin Federley, and Alex Johnson on the ice all at the same time at one point during OT. Columbus had the legs, Columbus had the speed. Columbus had the shots. Period. For the best period of the game would have been actually, if you want to call it, if I gotta give it one best period of the game, I'll give Portland's second period the best of the game. They scored Columbus 2-0 in the second period. I made it start off in the first period, but in the second period, it was more of a complete game. It's like that whole 20 minutes of all Portland. Scott Brand acknowledged you wholeheartedly. Scott Brand acknowledged you. Now, my question is, honestly, why didn't none of the Port Huron players get a star?
I noticed that. I was like, seriously? The one should get a star is Dalton J.
Yeah, but from what I understood, it's left up to their off-ice officials upstairs that does all the stats, and they have the right to pick only their team in the FHL. We're one of the few teams that don't do that.
Man, that's rigged.
Because according to what my friend friend Dave that works off ice has said each off ice group has the right to pick what they want, and they do have the right to pick their whole team.
Whoever type that is yo mama for the word. Y-O mama?
Oh, that was
Yeah, mama? Okay, it's yo mama. Y-O, not Y-A.
Way to go, Rob.
Okay, but anyways, I mean, honestly, I will attest to that. Okay, fine, but still, Dalton Gay deserves to be the third star.
Agreed.
Right.
You gave the first star, if I can look at this correctly, you gave the first star to the guy who scored the game winner. Yes, he's an OC hero. I will get that. However, he should have been number 2. Or at least number 3. He's an OC hero because even Matt Jansen with 4 points, the star 3 should have been starting more.
So.
There you go, much better. Okay.
Yeah, but we've had this debate before about the 3-star system.
Yeah, I know. I know. I know it's an old one. I know, but
it's silly.
I know it is. I still say that it should be. It should be
how they play.
Yes, it definitely should be. Not up to the guys. That's it. Let's get the guys home cooking.
Right.
Especially if they lose. Who used to do that and gave 3 stars even if they lost? The home team did that. You gave
South Carolina.
Oh, okay.
Well, Lorraine just said. So.
At least you got to see them. I mean, that's it.
That's a funny comment.
So that's one. That's one. So the next person comment Yo Mama is the winner.
Yeah. Your mama sounds sus. I don't know how it sounds sus though. I mean, Yo Mama was a very, especially where Yo was a very prominent word back in the hip hop era of the 90s.
Right.
Yo, like Yo MTV Raps. and Dr. Dre. The other Dr. Dre, the big boy.
Right.
The producer that we know now. But yeah.
But either way, the next person comment Yo Mama is the winner of a t-shirt tonight. A very nice Main Street Prowler t-shirt.
Yo Mama. But in all retrospect, though, I do believe the Prowlers will come back home. I think they got something to take away from tonight's game, though. They played hard, they played well. Just let's get Scott back in the mix and let's roll with it.
Yeah.
Let's get it back in the mix. Scott needs something.
So. But
That's just it.
Are you antsy there, Chris?
what?
Are you antsy?
A little bit, yes.
Well, what's going on with you?
During the game, I was.
We see Chris.
We see him standing, but we don't know what's going on. What's going on? What's going on with you, man? What's going on with
If you guys don't know, I'm just like. But no, I was seriously. I've been sitting down all day and.
No, that's not the code word. Yo, daddy.
But no, I during the game, I went to go see Back to the Future in theaters, and it's just like now I'm just like ready to wear and go, you know. So.
Play some NHL. Man, play some NHL.
I'm gonna play some Animal Crossing after I get done with this.
I did NASCAR last night, to tell you the truth.
But no, I mean, the Prowlers will come home and they will come home. We'll be ready for the weekend. That's my plan. Alright. We gonna strip this boy down. We love anybody who came to check out the stream tonight. We We thank you. We'll be back on Monday. Full crew. Studio setup. Doing everything we always do.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys say "Yo Mama" during our ending stream commercial, you're automatically the winner.
No, that's how we've been doing it. We've been doing it either during they watch overnight, Chris, and check the messages to see if it's a third person.
Mm.
That's what he said.
Yeah, Chris has been checking the messages, like he said. Somebody would have got it last night. They could have watched it later and commented in.
Yep.
Right, Chris?
Don't listen to me. I said it wrong.
But either way, the next person to comment, no matter where they're commenting from, is gonna be the winner, and it's your mama.
So say your mama. You know, not your daddy, not your sister, not your grandmama.
Not your Minecraft.
Say your mama, baby, your mama. And you'll get that when the Christmas comes in the show.
Oh, hey, I thought we do a giveaway Monday. I got a good one.
All right, we can do that. You can discuss that with us on Monday. So we get off this train.
Lorraine, just say it.
You can say it, Lorraine. Come on, you can say it. You can say it.
Just say it.
You're not saying Candyman. You can say it. Come on.
This isn't Beetlejuice.
Alright, so listen up, gentlemen. I gotta roll. It's time. We get.
Yeah, it's almost midnight.
Right.
I gotta get bed before work in the morning.
But
Like everybody came to the screen.
we do have a winner, though, guys. We have a winner.
Thank you for playing your mom.
She's coming from Scotland.
Oh, she didn't want to play it.
So,
Her mom got online. She didn't want to say "Yo, Mama."
My first international T-shirt.
Thank you, Lorraine. Though, get with Rob. Send him your information, and he'll send it to me. So,
Don't be afraid of Lorraine. Like I said, it's an old hip hop reference.
right.
Mama's an old hip hop reference. Something like that. That just means that. As a matter of fact, they still do your mama jokes now. God knows why, but okay. but thank you, Lorraine. Thank you for saying your mama.
And
You know, as I tell everybody too, it's life's too short not to have fun.
exactly.
Enjoy life.
And you're
Fun.
You're welcome, Lorraine. And
This is what we do. We have fun.
yes.
We have fun.
That's
And
all we do here. Even at the hockey games.
Last time we had too much to drink. The Prowlers game tonight. Although we watched it, David had 5 shots. We all had our 7 shots of hockey, and it's time for us to go.
right.
I'm ready for more shots of tequila.
The only guy that's drinking is right next to me.
Ugh.
That's me.
On the screen.
Bob.
Currently on the screen. I'm underneath Raymond on the right. Here we go. This way. Okay, I'll put that down.
Alright, it's time to go. We know we done now.
Say goodnight, guys.
We will
See you guys Monday. Bye, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Almost midnight. Bye, guys.
And remember,
See you
we
guys.
might be getting off stream tonight, but remember, you can catch all episodes on MainStreetProwlers.com. Subscribe to our YouTube, subscribe to our Facebook or our Twitch. Remember, we want to hear from you guys. Even if we're off air, comment on all of our stuff. We will say it in a future episode. And support the stream, please. We want to hear from you guys. And get all our merch from MainStreetProwlers.com. Just hit the Main Street Merch tab, and then we will get from you from there. So, see you later, guys.
Bye.
Alright.
No.
Hey guys, it's Crystal from the Port Huron Prowlers. Back to you from behind the scenes. I'm with Mitz today, and Mitz and I are here to give you guys some examples of things the guys would like on the bus trip. Mitz, do you think the guys would like granola bars? What about fruit and vegetables? Okay, not vegetables, but how about fruit? Cases of water? What about some Powerade and Gatorade? Well, there you have it. Some true facts of what Mitz thinks our boys should have on the road trips. Thanks for watching and enjoy the show.
Well, not really. I got the beat. Oh, league wrestling tomorrow, guys. If you're on wrestling. I can't believe I let myself get caught. That one was good.
Hey there, I'm Chris.
And I'm Kelly.
You might remember One Love Weekly used to be called One News Weekly. Well, that was season 1, and now we're coming into season 2. We've changed up the format, and we're bringing the news to you in a more personal issue. We're gonna give you more real-life situations to react to these news stories, and how you can love thy neighbor more. And I'm excited to bring on my co-host and correspondent, Kelly.
That's me. Hey, wherever you're listening to, whether it be Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever platform suits your fancy, just make sure that you give us a subscribe and a follow and a share and whatever else you want to do. Make sure that you tell your friends about us.
And I hope you enjoy for the future episodes.